Mm-hmm. What's up, Tommy? Have a good morning. I appreciate you, bro. What's up, Brett? Good morning, guys. You guys are having a good morning as well. Chilly here in Cincinnati today. What's up, franchise? Hey, you too, brother. Family's good. Ain't been around, been hunting, brother. Hell yeah, Tommy. Where you live, Tommy? What state you live in? What state you live in, Tommy? What's up, James? I got one. Hell yeah. Get you a buck, Massachusetts. You guys got big. I'm assuming you're hunting deer. Do you have big deer up there? We got big ass deer down here in Ohio. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been like, you go down to Alabama and shit. I'm like, what the fuck are them little ass deer? You ever seen deer in Alabama and shit? They're like little babies and shit. Ah, little baby deer. Hell yeah, big boy shit. I've never actually been hunting, but I mean, fuck, there's deer in my neighborhood. I live in the middle of fucking Cincinnati. I mean, there might be a 10 pointer walk down my street and shit. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. Yeah, like all my dads and my uncles and shit always went hunting, but I just never like when I was a kid, man. My dad would go hunting, be like 3 and 4 in the morning and shit. I'd be like, fuck that. I'd be like coming back from drinking with my buddies and shit in high school. I wasn't trying to do all that shit. Yeah, I've never actually been hunting. Hunted men. Hunted men. Oh, I think people have been fucking with me on here, bro. People been fucking with you on YouTube. So I stayed off for now. The shadow shit can be for me. You got shadow ban or something? You said stole my TikTok. Oh shit, damn, for real. Yeah, people were dicks, man. Yeah, yeah. I had 2 accounts on TikTok stolen. My first account had like 60 some thousand, 66,000 followers, and I had like $1,500 in there. They stole that shit. And then my second account, I had like 100 and like almost 30,000, 130 something thousand followers. And they fucking hacked that bitch too. Blondie, that's her name. I got you. And then they try to sell me the shit back. Ah, then they try to sell me, try to like blackmail me or some shit. Tell them to fuck off. I don't give a fuck about that TikTok. Yeah, they try to sell me it back. Like $100 or some bullshit. I'm like, fuck out of here. Fuck them people, man. Just dickheads. Try to ruin people's days. Fuck it. Fuck TikTok. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what the fuck it is. I used to get banned on TikTok all the time anyway, dude. You know what I'm saying? I used to be banned so much on that son of a bitch. I could get back from a ban and like say something, call somebody up, whatever, and be banned again. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, all right. So let's talk, guys. What do you want to talk about this morning? Let's talk about some shit. What do you want to talk about? Life? Anybody anything they want to specifically talk about? What's up, England? We always talk about purpose over here. We talk about purpose. Hell yeah, Tommy. Do you have any semi-automatics or revolvers or both? Both, buddy. I live in the United States, buddy. We got all that shit. I got all that shit. Um, Did I have a good Thanksgiving? Yep. Celebrate with my family. I mean, it could have been. My son was sick. My youngest son's been sick for a few days. So, but yeah, it was good. Besides that, yeah, it was good. Purpose, purpose, purpose. You want to talk about purpose? Let's talk about it. All right. Well, you know it how it goes on here, guys. All men need purpose, right? So, all right. So we're gonna talk about purpose this morning. All right. Why a man needs purpose, right? Because this is all about not just, right? Most of us just are surviving, trying to make it through the day, right? It's about not just surviving, but thriving, right? So I'm gonna just talk, guys. I'm not gonna be probably looking at your comments for a minute, but so why do we need purpose? Oh yeah, Jacob, great work. All right, well, purpose gives us all direction, it gives us focus, and it gives literally meaning to life. Meaning to life, purpose. Our purpose is to serve others, right? Purpose calls a man to be beyond himself. It's like, right, like I said, your purpose is your mission in life. I like to say it like that, like in those type of terms, your mission, right? So when I got out of the Marine Corps, I had no purpose, right? I had all kinds of purpose when I was in the Marine Corps. I got out, I had no purpose, right? Not like, it's not, the mission doesn't end, it just evolves, right? So, purpose calls a man beyond himself, right? Growing him a mission that requires, this is going to now, your mission, your purpose is going to require sacrifice. It's going to require courage, and it's going to require perseverance, right? This transforms that meaningless life into a life worth freaking meaning, right? So how do we do this? How do we, first and foremost, you got to take responsibility for your life before you even get to your purpose. You got to be like, all right, we got to figure out why we're fucked up. We got to get over our traumas. We got to do all that shit before we even get to our purpose, right? But we're going to talk about how to find your purpose. I was born to two drug addicts, man, in prison. The rest in history. I got you. Yep. We've all got a story, for sure. Anyway, remember, your story doesn't define you. That's just what you've been through. Right? So I'm sure, what's his name said, he's born to two drug addicts in prison, right? So he's going to have all kinds of childhood fucking trauma. And how do you get over that? By talking about it. By forgiving, right? But anyway, so purpose. Let's get back to purpose. Right? So you're all right. If you're out there and you're like, I don't know what the hell my purpose is. I don't know anything about this. This is what I would start out with. Start out asking yourself these questions. Right? This is if you have no idea. You're just hearing this for the first time. Purpose. The hell's my purpose? Start out by asking yourself these questions. Number one, who has God made me to be? Who has God made you to be? You, Deacon, you, Lindsay, you, Tommy, you, 963. Who has God made you to be, right? Another thing, ask yourself, what burdens has God placed on my heart? So on your heart, on Lindsay's heart, on Estevan's heart, you know, what burdens has he placed on your heart where you feel like, man, I want to do something about that, right? I don't like the way that's going. I think I can do something about that. Maybe make a change. Ask yourself, what are you passionate about? What do you enjoy? What gives you that fire in the belly, so to speak? What are your strengths? Because we all have strengths. You are all gifted and you are all unique. So what are your gifts and what are your strengths? Because you all have different unique gifts and strengths. You all have talents that I don't have, right? We're all talented at different things. Everybody is. We all are. All right? You can ask yourself, you know, what are the needs of the world? What are the needs of the world? Or what's going on in my neighborhood, in my community that I can make a change? And then what you need to do is you need to pray, you need to meditate, and you need to reflect on it. Pray, meditate, and reflect on it. Now, I'm going to tell you this right now. A man's ultimate purpose, I'm going to tell you guys, a man's ultimate purpose is to live for something greater than himself. Jesus. Truth and love, my man. Truth and love. It all comes down to doing God's will. What is God's will? Love. What is God? Love. What's up, Mr. Carter in the building? So, purpose, purpose, purpose. A man who lacks purpose will distract himself with pleasure, alcohol, drugs, pornography, gambling, gaming, overeating, right? Numbing out from the shame, from the guilt. Gotta forgive others, gotta forgive ourselves, gotta let that shit go, take responsibility for our lives. That's what it's all about, gentlemen. Simple, not easy. Simple, not easy, right? Simple, not easy. What's up, Bill? Semper Fi, brother. So, that's about purpose, right? There's some good books on purpose, too. Do you think trading is gambling? I don't know. I have no idea, bro. I don't pay attention to that shit. I'm not on here to answer every sin and ask if this is a sin or that. Keep a care package read to give next to your seat. You see. Keep a care package right next to your seat. I got you. Yeah, if that's what you want to do. I was raped as a child and I had to learn to love humans again. That's terrible, Lee. I'm sorry to hear that. Lee sounds like he's been through a lot. In my truck. I don't own a truck. You want to buy me a truck? I'll put it in my truck. He said in my truck. I don't own a truck, buddy. I'm just kidding. What motivates you most? Is it your family or your future? What motivates me is to eternity, having eternal life. That's my goal, is eternal life, heaven. Be a saint. Because if you're going to do that, then everything else is going to fall in place. Right? Straight like that. The world will break your heart. Yeah. What to do if you make me passionate? What to do? Well, why don't you coach basketball, homie? I coach basketball. Be a basketball coach. Armanin, however you say that. Coach basketball. Teach it. Teach young men it. Teach others it. You could coach. What do you mean? There you go. Next question. Next question. Next question. Pretty simple. Hey, big bro, where's your program? I don't know what you mean. What do you mean my program? Bro, you could have been a UFC lightweight or featherweight. I doubt it, Kane. I'm not a fighter, my man. I don't do mixed martial arts, but I appreciate the compliment. Appreciate it, though. Appreciate you guys think that highly of me. I appreciate JTW. I hope you guys understand. I don't know what you think. I'll tell you right now. If I got into the octagon with a UFC fighter, they would beat the fuck out of me. All right. So make no mistake about it. Make no mistake about it. If I got into an octagon with a UFC fighter, they would beat the shit out of me. All right. I ain't no motherfucking mixed martial artist. Just so you know. So don't get it twisted. Don't be naive and think you're fucking tougher than you are and shit, alright? I am not a mixed martial artist. I do not practice jujitsu and taekwondo or fucking kung fu or what the fuck ever you think, alright? But I appreciate it. My religion, I'm Christian. I'm Catholic. I'm Catholic. Christian. Yeah, but you look good in the octagon. They might get you twisted. Appreciate that. Are you vegan? Nah, buddy. Hell no. If you're vegan, you better change your ways and eat some meat, my man. Not beat it, but eat it. Live your life with excellence and don't focus on others. Vegans are fine. Vegans are fine, sure. Nobody said we hate vegans. I just said change your ways and eat meat. Again, this is my channel. If I don't like vegans, I don't have to like vegans. I don't dislike vegans. More meat for me. Shit. Don't actually, you know what? Be a vegan. More meat for me. If you have any meat in your fridge and you become vegan, you can send it to my house. I'll eat it for you. So actually, I never mind. I appreciate it. Actually, become vegan. Send all your steak my way. Appreciate it. Shit. I'm over here tripping. Uh, how it feels when you start your bodybuilding journey. I've never been on a bodybuilding journey. I'm not a bodybuilder. I appreciate you though, but change my diet. I do not eat meat or fish, only out of choice. Yeah, I mean, do you live your life how you see fit? I will never quit eating meat. Thank you, Lindsay. You have a great day too. I appreciate it. I eat meat, but not. I do not eat pork. I got you. Yeah, I don't eat a lot of pork. I mean, I like bacon. Actually, I like bacon. I like bacon. I like ham. Hell, I like bologna. I like bologna, bacon, ham. I mean, I used to eat a lot of pork chops when I was a kid because we were fucking poor. So nah, I don't really fuck with pork chops anymore. I ate that shit off as a kid, and I hate fucking pork tenderloin. It's fucking disgusting. Pork tenderloin's fucking nasty as fuck. I don't really eat pork chops because I ate that shit like 5 days a week as a kid. So I'm cool on the pork chops. I like the all beef hot dogs. Chicken, I eat a lot of chicken. I mean, I eat a lot of bacon, ham. I like bologna. Chitlins, nah, I don't fuck with that. Hell nah. Uh, what about turkey? I ate turkey yesterday. Pork chops or pork chops? Exactly, yeah. Exactly, man. I got like $10 in my pocket and quit eating pork chops, man. Pork chops, whatever you want to call it. uh, pork chops. Ay, ay, ay. Pork and beans, yeah, I'll fuck up some pork and beans. Some hot dogs and some fucking beans, yeah, I would fuck them up. I would fuck them up. The Bengals did win. What do I think about beef organs? Fucking disgusting. I don't fucking eat no organs. It's fucking disgusting. Fuck all that. True Victory is not my company, nah. They're a veteran first responder owned company. I do not eat organs. Fuck no. Fucking disgusting as fuck. I'm cool on all that bullshit. I mean, you can eat whatever you want, but I ain't trying to act like I'm tough or cool. Like, oh, I'm gonna eat this fucking hard. I'm cool. Like, I'll throw the fuck up. I'll fucking fuck no. That shit's fucking disgusting. I mean, if you want to eat that shit, whatever. Fuck. I mean, it ain't that serious. Lamb and goat. Yeah, goat is fucking disgusting. I ate goat in Djibouti, Africa. Yeah, that shit is fucking nasty. And I had the liver, and it was fucking disgusting as fuck. I should quit cussing. I'm cussing way too much. I'm sorry. It was disgusting. I don't get any of that stuff. He said you haven't lived until you've eaten a bear's heart. I'm good. Some people would say you haven't lived till you sucked a penis too, so you know what I'm saying? But I ain't doing that either, so I guess I won't be living. He said you haven't lived till you ate a bear's heart. I've also heard somebody say you haven't lived till you've sucked a penis, but I ain't doing that either, homie. You do you. What the fuck? Yep. Throw you off over here a little bit, buddy. Oh, shit. You guys are goofy, man. Pork roll is pretty good. It's like bacon but butter. That sounds good as hell. Yeah, man, I'm not against pork. Anyway, all right, we're done talking about stupid shit. Let's talk about some real shit. I'm over here bullshitting. All right, man, what y'all want to talk about? You want to talk about the virtues? What do you think of Freemasons? I don't fuck with the Freemasons, bro. I'm Catholic. We don't fuck with that shit. I don't fuck with secret shit that they want to hide and let's not tell nobody shit and shit. Nah, I don't fuck with that, bro. I'm Catholic, dog. I don't fuck with the Freemasons. I am Catholic. I don't fuck with the Freemasons. Alright, you asked me. That's not true. I just told you what the fuck you asked me. You want my answer or do you want me? You're gonna tell me your shit, Lee? These motherfuckers kill me. You asked me and I'm telling you. Yes or no? Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Do I Black Friday shop? I don't shop. My wife shops. I don't shop. My wife shops. I don't shop. Black Friday. Do I look like I go to Black Friday? Just like when you asked me if I cook. I don't cook. My wife cooks my food, just so you guys know. And that's not me like, hey, go cook my food. My wife just cooks my food. My wife does the shopping. You know, we're like a traditional family, you know, where I'm the father, and she's the wife, right? She's the mother, I'm the father. I'm the leader, protector, provider. Appreciate you, Bill. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. That's weird that my wife cooks the food in my house and my wife... Now, I clean and stuff too, but my wife does most of the cleaning and shit too. I mean, I vacuum, I fold clothes and shit, but my wife does most of that shit. We're like a traditional family. I don't be like, go cook and clean. She just does it. Well, one, because she loves me, right? But I also do things for her. I'm also going to protect her. I provide for her. I mean, I grill. So if we grill outside, I'll do the grilling. But my wife cooks the food, right? Yeah, I do the, there you go. Hasoli, yeah. I do the grilling. Catholics are not supposed to join the... Listen, the Freemasons might allow you to join, but if you're Catholic, you're not supposed to be a Freemason. I can tell you that right now. That's a fact. So you can play whatever games you want. I'm telling you right now. So if you're Catholic, you're not supposed to be. They're wrong. If they're Catholic, they're wrong for being a Freemason. That's what I'm telling you. I'm not saying the Freemasons won't allow you to join. Yeah, they'll probably let anybody join. If you're Catholic, you're not supposed to be. If you're a Catholic man, we have a thing called, listen, brother, Google this shit. You guys always come on here acting like I don't know what I'm talking about. Brother, we have our own thing, all right? You want to know what it's called? The Knights of Columbus. Google it. If you're Catholic and you're a Catholic man, we have the Knights of Columbus. If you're Catholic, you're not supposed to be a Freemason. Google it, homeboy. Go, Google. Been Catholic my whole life. There's the reason we have the Knights of Columbus. Look up the Knights of Columbus and why we have the Knights of Columbus. No. It's not true, gentlemen. Don't listen to this man if you're Catholic. Do not fuck with the Knights. Do not fuck with the Freemasons. Actually, don't fuck with them at all, in general. I'm not stupid. I've been Catholic my whole life, gentlemen. This guy's a fuck. Now I'm about to eat him up, man. This is the guy that said he was... Never mind. Pause. I'm gonna pause. Google it, guys. Google why the Knights of Columbus were started. Just Google why a priest started the Knights of Columbus. Please Google it. Since he wants to argue like I don't know what I'm talking about. This is absurd. No, bounce. You're on here telling me the facts. I'm telling you facts. This is truth. Here we go with this crash out bullshit. You guys crash out. You guys are hilarious. Chill. Motherfucker, I'll flip this motherfucking camera over. I'll smash that bitch. You think you ain't got a fucking clue. But I'm going to have temperance. I'm going to have some self-control. I'm I'm gonna have some self-control. I'm gonna have a little self-control this morning. I'll pause and I'll breathe. This is what you do. When these motherfuckers are aggravating you, this is actually how you're supposed to get over it. All right, you pause, breathe. Lord, give me the strength. We're back. Yep, breathe. Sometimes you just gotta breathe. He's in a mania. Yeah, I am. Hawkamania. I am a maniac. I'm a hawkamaniac. I'm a hawkamaniac, baby. Ah! He said I'm a maniac. I am. I'm a hawkamaniac, baby. You guys are funny. What's up, gang? If you could show me, I'd appreciate it, dude. Google why I just told you, bro. I'm done talking about it, man. I'm falling on deaf ears over here now. Now I'm just stupid. Sometimes it's knowledge is, listen, man, sometimes knowledge, man, is knowing what to say. And sometimes wisdom's whether knowing whether to say it or not. My dumb ass, sometimes I just don't have the wisdom, right? Fucking aggravate me and shit. So, I've recently been attending mass again after years. I didn't realize how much I actually missed it. I know, Thomas. I'll be honest, every time I go to mass, I cry, bro, pretty much. Every time I go to mass, I pretty much cry. For sure, man. I don't want to go to church. I need it. I need it. You understand me? I need that shit, man. I need it. What is mass? Church. Mass. I'm Catholic. Google it. Go worship God and receive the body and blood of Jesus. Hear the gospel. Praise the Lord. Worship God. That's what it is. And receiving him. Body and blood. It's been a long time since my dad passed away. Sorry to hear that, Tommy. You talking about communion? Yeah, like Jesus said, do this in remembrance of me. Like what's his name said? Cain said at the Last Supper. I apologize to you. You're correct. It's okay, Lee. It's all right, brother. I accept your apology. But again, guys, I just want you to understand, I don't come on here talking about shit I don't know. That would make me stupid as shit. You know what I'm saying, Lee? It's all good. But I knew I was right because I'm Catholic, bro, and I don't talk about shit I don't know. That's the difference. I don't come on here talking about shit I don't know. But I appreciate it, but it's all good, bro. It's all good. Hey, actually, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I make mistakes. I say shit that's wrong too, right? So I have to apologize, and it's all good, bro. I'm not tripping, man. It's all good. Hey, you don't know what you don't know, Lee. Right? You don't know what you don't know. I can't be mad. I can't be mad at somebody for not knowing something. Now, when you show them, and then they know, and then they act stupid, that's a different story. But right? Again, that's what we have to realize. I have to realize it too. I forget it sometimes too. And that's my apologies, Lee. Is that sometimes I forget too. We don't know what we don't know. So you can't be mad at somebody for not knowing something. You know what I'm saying? So, but I appreciate you, bro. There's now, no one knowing. Now you're confusing me. Man, how did you get rid of diabetes? Diet, diet. Laurentine. As how you say it, I'm not how you say your name. You asked how I got rid of my type 2 diabetes. Diet. It's all lifestyle. Diet and exercise, but diet. What you eat, what you drink. What you eat and what you drink. What you eat and what you drink, gang. I do a low carb, high protein diet. The, basically, you want to get away from the processed carbs. There's nothing wrong with carbs, even as a type 2 diabetic, but it's the processed carbs. And you got to watch the type of sauces you use too. That's another big thing. You guys F up when you do a low carb diet is you guys the sauces. So like for instance, like I'm trying to give you guys some game here. Like barbecue sauce. Regular barbecue sauce is gonna have hella sugar in it. So you got to go to you want to go to no sugar added barbecue sauces and things like that because that'll F your shit up. People are like, I'm not losing any weight. And it's like the sauces, putting ketchup on all. Ketchup has hella sugar in it. Ketchup, yes, hella sugar. Barbecue sauce, hella sugar. Now they make ones that don't. So you have to find those things. The drinks, a lot of you guys are fucking, sorry, I need to cut back on the cussing. A lot of you guys daggone drink all these pops and sodas and shit. Crazy amount of sugar. You guys drink one Mountain Dew, you take more sugar in than I take it in like 3 days probably. In one can of Mountain Dew. Now I do drink like I do drink a sugar-free, like a zero sugar Pepsi every day. I'm not perfect either. I do eat some processed food and stuff, but I reversed my diabetes. I reversed my high cholesterol and I reversed my high blood pressure from doing the diet I do. Now it's not perfect. I do eat some processed foods, obviously. But we try to eat as little as possible, right? I love pop, right? I love pop too, like everybody else. But I like what I like. If you don't like it, I mean, again, guys, if you don't like what the fuck I do, don't do it. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I didn't ask if I should drink a pop or not a day. If you don't like it, don't fucking drink it. You ask me. They ask me. They're not asking, Felix. They're not asking DJ Instinct. They're asking Dennis Bird what I do. I don't give a flying fuck what you guys do. Well, I want you to do better. I don't care what you drink, what you eat. I'm telling you what I do. Me. They're asking me. If you want to start a channel, they can ask you what you do or don't do, right? I reversed my diabetes. I used to be a type 2 diabetic. I was over 240 pounds. I used to be on metformin. When I found out I was a type 2 diabetic, Julian, my A1C was a 10. A normal A1C is a 5.4. That's like a normal. My shit was at a 10. I was put on metformin. I was at 140. I was at 240 pounds. I did a low carb diet the day I found out. I've been off my medicine for over 2 years. My A1C is a 5.4. I haven't been on medicine for over 2 years. I was on high blood pressure medicine. I was on high cholesterol medicine. I show you guys exactly how I do what I do. Yeah, chicken dog. Because the VA knew I was a diabetic for over 3 years. No one told me that I was a diabetic. Right? I get my blood work done every year and everything. I was a diabetic for 3 years. Thank God, by the grace of God, I got a new doctor at the VA. And he looked at my chart, my blood work, and he was dumbfounded. Fact. Just making sure my son ain't up yet. Gotta listen for my son, see if he wakes up. After doing the other for a diet, I realized I survived too much without taking in too much. Yeah, skip. Yeah, so that's perfect. So if they tell you you're a pre-diabetic, that's perfect. So I wish they would have done that for me. So you can be like, I want to make a change. Bro, that is deprived. The VA doctors did that. Yeah, I know. It is what it is. Uh, but I had to also, I want you guys also, so when I talk about responsibility, yeah, I want you guys to understand I was also the one eating the way I did and living my life the way I lived. So I have to also take responsibility for myself, right? It is what it is, man. You just got to move on. I can't live like that, man. I can't live and be blaming everybody. Fuck, man. I'll never get anywhere in life, right? I like the title. You're right. Yep. A man needs purpose, Hernandez, no doubt. And a man who lacks purpose is going to numb himself with drugs, alcohol, pornography, gambling, gaming. Right? What do you do for hobbies to keep your mind busy, excluding fitness? I like to fish, go fishing a lot. I like to play basketball and shit like that, go on hikes. Me and my sons take a lot of walks, walk the dog, be outside, hang out with my family, play board games and cards and shit with the family and shit like that. My brothers, sisters. What's up, Nomo? Heck yeah, brother. My oldest son's 14. I'm shooting my iron right now. Okay, buddy. If you can even be in the thing, I don't mind. Let's play around. What kind of fishing do you catch? What kind of fish I catch? Whatever motherfucker bites my line, Josh. Whatever motherfucker bites my line, that's what fish I catch. Now, I like bass fishing, but I'm not like no pro fisher. I just fucking fish. How can I buy your merch? I don't personally have merch. Well, to get you some gear, True Victory does. I don't personally own merch, but True Victory, you see the clothes I wear, they're a veteran and first responder and sportswear brand. So if you go over to True, I'm an ambassador for them. So I get free clothes and shit. Works pretty good for me. So, but how many siblings? True Victory, the link's on my bio on here, but all they get you some gear is right on the channel. So if you want to check it out, they're an amazing company, man. They do a lot for veterans and for first responders. They are veteran first responder owned. How many siblings? I have 12. I'm the oldest of 12. What was the worst day during your military service? Probably October 2nd, 2006. October 2nd, 2006. October 2nd, 2006. I'll never forget that day. I mean, I'll tell you guys a little story, I guess, if you want to hear the story. I don't really tell a war story. This ain't a real war story, but. Alright, I'll tell you guys a little. This is some crazy shit, so I'll tell you guys this. This is the one war story I'll tell you guys. I wouldn't call it a war story. Alright, but, alright, so 2005. This is all, I'm going to tell you all this shit. All right, so just sit back and chill, and I'll just bullshit. All right, so in 2005, April 2nd, 2005, we'll start there. Same day, year before. I was at Abu Ghraib prison. You can look this shit up if you want. April 2nd, 2005, Abu Ghraib prison, right? I was in the infantry in the Marine Corps. So we were just there, we would run patrols there, outside of the base, right? Around the area. That was our AO. Abu Ghraib prison, April 2nd, 2005. It's the same day the Pope died, Pope John Paul II. I remember this because there's a reason. I mean, this shit was wild. April 2nd, 2005, and then April 2nd, 2006. Same day, different years. April 2nd, 2005, I was at Abu Ghraib prison, and fuckers did an attack on the base, right? Like a crazy-ass attack on the base. I thought I was going to fucking die that day. It was the first time in my life I ever thought I was going to die. I'm not going to get into all the details, all that, but Abu Ghraib base was attacked, right? Crazy shit happened, wild shit. Blah, blah, fucking blah, doesn't matter. All right, April 2nd, 2006, 1 year later. The exact same day, 1 year later. Now, one of my buddies, I'm not going to say his name or anything like that, but he came around the corner on April 2nd, 2005, and he had a machine gun. He was a machine gunner. He had a 240 Golf. Big ass son of a bitch. He was from Massachusetts too. and he took out two insurgents, right? April 2nd, 2005. Same day the Pope died out of Great Prison. April 2nd, 2006. One of that same Marine, his Humvee, when we were in Ramadi, Iraq, got hit by an IED, and 4 out of the 5 guys in the Humvee died. He died that day, April 2nd, 2006. So April 2nd is a day, yeah, that's one day I don't forget. But yeah, so April 2nd, yeah, that's the day. That's one day I will not forget. Just because like both deployments, I was there. The same crazy shit happened the same day, so it's like unforgettable basically. Because so I have to do the whole French military, the French Foreign Legion, the French Foreign Legion. He said, "Unk vape, yikes, cancer, buddy." I breathed in burn pits for like 2 years straight in Iraq, buddy. I breathed in burn pits for like 2 years straight in Iraq. I don't think it's gonna be the vape. I don't think it's gonna be the vape. Fucking in sucking in burn pits all day, sucking in burning batteries and shit and piss and fucking metal and rubber. I don't think it's gonna be the vape that's gonna give me the cancer, buddy. It ain't gonna be the vape that's gonna give me cancer. Probably them burn pits though. Smoke them if you got them, homie. Smoke them if you got them. Shit. Hi, 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 hi. Yeah, Fallujah, Ramadi, Karma, Iraq, Abu Ghraib prison. I was in Ramadi. I was at the government center, Hurricane Point. My pleasure, my honor to serve this country. It is my honor. It's my honor whenever I get to do service work. Look, man, there's like you guys, you know how I said that nobody wants to volunteer at the schools and shit, right? Nobody wants to do this. There's still days where I think, damn, how lucky I am that I get to be like a coach, that they allow me to coach. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I'm blessed and lucky that I get to be a coach at the school, that I get to like do these things, even though nobody wants to fucking do them. That they allow me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Just gotta be grateful, man. Don't forget, man, there's always somebody out there that wishes they had your life, man. So don't forget that. Wasn't Abu Ghraib prison the war crime situation? Yep. Yeah, where them army dudes were doing all that gay shit and stuff to them? Yeah. The army people that were guarding yeah, that is where it happened. That was before I got there. And I was also not in the army, and I also didn't guard prisoners. I was in the infantry. My job in the Marine Corps was to locate, close with, and destroy the enemy by fire and maneuver, or repel the enemy's assault by fire in close combat. I didn't guard prisoners. We didn't take them either. And we didn't take them either. Nah, I'm kidding. Maybe a few. Yeah, Garage Corps, yeah. It's a blessing, man. It's honestly a blessing to get to serve others and be able to do for others. And to be able to have that responsibility, right? It's actually a blessing that people allow me to do these things, I believe. It's a blessing that you guys listen to my dumb ass on here. I remember us Brits were accused of doing that shit we didn't do. I got you. No, the army definitely did that, Red. The American army, they definitely did that shit. Oh, fucking chilly down here, boy. Ooh, shit. You're a Marine, right? Yes, sir, Landro. Man. Talk about veterans, guys. You want to talk about another thing about veterans? Y'all know much about the Korean War? You guys know much about the Korean War? Huh? Let's see if I can find this shit. The Korean War, you know, it started in like 1950, right? Yesterday, 1950, the Korean War. Any of you guys know about it? Man, huh? Let's talk about it. You guys want to talk about that? Your grandfathers in the Korean War? Listen, motherfucker, I'm telling you right now. The frozen fucking chosen. Hey, if you guys don't know, you're about to find the fuck out. You want to hear about some real fucking warriors? I'm talking about some real fucking warriors. I'm talking about some real motherfucking warriors. Listen, I'm telling you right the fuck now. I ain't got shit on any of these motherfuckers right here. These were some real fucking warriors. I'm about to tell y'all, teach y'all today. Let's start with this. All right. This is Chesty Puller. These are the words from the man himself, Chesty Puller, Colonel Louis Chesty Puller, right? We've been looking for the enemy for some time now, he says. We've been looking for the enemy for some time now. We finally found him. We are surrounded. That simplifies things. That's what the man said, Chesty Puller. You understand me? Motherfucker said, we've been looking for the enemy for some time now. We finally found him. We're surrounded. That simplifies things. He probably simplifies this shit, right? 75 years ago yesterday, I am a real Catholic. I'm a cradle Catholic. I'm born into it, baby. Listen, 75 years ago yesterday, right, was the Battle of Chosin Reservoir. If you don't know about it, read about it, learn about it. This ain't no fucking game. All right? It was from November 27th, 1950 to November or December 13th. It was 17 days long. You understand me? This fucking thing was 17 days long. 30,000 U.S. and UN troops. 30,000. Mainly Marines and Army, right? Marines and Army and then UN troops. We're surrounded, all right? 30,000 troops were surrounded by 120,000 Chinese and North Koreans. 30,000 U.S. and UN troops were surrounded by 120,000 Chinese and North Koreans. You understand me? And I'm telling you right the fuck now, right, they were surrounded by 120,000. Guess what? Almost all the fighting was done hand to fucking hand combat. Almost all the fucking fighting. I'm talking about these motherfuckers were using their fists, were using their fucking teeth, were using their heads, were using their bayonets, were using their e-tools, were using the fucking butts of their fucking rifles. These motherfuckers were hand to hand combat, fighting the whole motherfucking time. Straight like that. And not only that, in freezing conditions. 30,000 versus 120,000. Hand-to-hand combat almost the entire time for 17 days. This is one of the most brutal battles in modern history, without a doubt. Completely brutal. From the violence, the casualties, and the weather conditions. Generally, the weather conditions alone. The veterans there are known as the chosen few. Google it, read about it, gentlemen. 130,000 versus 120,000. There should definitely be more. Dude, people don't even know about the freaking Korean War, bro. That's a shame. These fucking men are... Fuck, man. I'm going to tell you something else, man. There was a dude, I'll tell you, this is fucked up, man. This is fucked up on my behalf. All right, when I was a kid, there was a man that lived behind where my sons go to school, my churches, where I went to school, right? There was a man that lived behind there, this old man, right? And I swear this is no bullshit. This dude in the middle of the summer and shit, he'd have like a big ass bubble coat on and a hoodie and a toboggan and all this shit. It'd be like 95 fucking degrees outside. This dude would have all this shit on. Old man lived in a shitty house and all this, right? And we'd always clown. His name was Orlando. His name was Orlando. We'd always clown. I thought he was fucking weird, something wrong with him. As a kid. Come to find out, guess what? This motherfucker's one of the chosen few. That's a fucking true story. We used to make fun of him and shit. Thought he was weird because he would wear a coat and a fucking hoodie and all this shit in the middle of the fucking summer. What a piece of shit, man. Damn, that's fucked up. Makes me want to cry. Shit. That's a true story. Never know, man. I thought this dude was some fucking... Like, he's just crazy. I just thought he was fucking crazy, man. We thought he was fucking crazy, bro. Fuck. So yeah, you're right. Don't. You never know what the fuck somebody's going through, or who the fuck you're talking to, or what they're doing, or. Oh man, shit. I just tell a story. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'm just telling a story. But that did happen, man. That did happen. Sheesh, that's crazy, lacrosse, yeah. That's crazy. What's up, Vicious? Appreciate the compliment. I do have empathy, guys. I hope you know that. I know I come on here and I'm a dick sometimes and I yell and I'm pissed off and shit, but I really do, man, care about people, man. Just, I don't know if you guys think that or not. I do care about people, man. Ay. Shit. I cry every day anyway. Don't worry, guys. This ain't nothing new. I cry every day, just so you know. I cry every day, multiple times a day. Sometimes I actually wonder why I cry so much, but... I actually haven't eaten yet, Jose. Actually, I've been doing a lot of, I'll be honest, I've been doing a lot of intermittent fasting, so I haven't actually been eating a lot of breakfast lately. I've been waiting until usually around like 11 or 12 and eating kind of like a brunch type of thing. To be honest with you, for a little bit now. But I will eat eggs and shit this morning, but not till probably like 11 or 12. Walking dog, gotcha, Tommy. Now, I'll tell you right now, Skip, I didn't cry for years, Skip. I didn't cry for years, dude. Like, when I was in the Marine Corps, all that shit, dude, the only time I cried is if I was, like, drunk as fuck or something, maybe. You know what I'm saying? I got you. That's probably a good amount, Jose. 4 eggs is probably a good amount. Usually, like, 4 or 5 most of the time, But I didn't cry for years, man. And then, like, when I got in the Marine Corps and shit, I started going to therapy and shit. I started crying all the time, and I started like crying when I'd see sad things, all this shit. I started crying all the time, and I went to my psychiatrist or my psychologist or whatever. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me, dude. I'm crying all the time. Like, I thought there was something wrong with me because I was crying all the time. She's like, there's nothing wrong with you. Like, that's good. I thought there was something wrong with me because I was crying. Straight up. I thought there was something wrong with me. When I got in the Marine Corps, I was like, started crying a lot, and I thought there was something wrong with me. Ain't that crazy? Because I was crying. Because I didn't think men cried. Dude, I only seen my dad cry one time in my life. You understand? I thought it was weak to cry. And I've been Catholic and Christian my whole life. And it even says in the Bible, Jesus wept. If God can cry, then so can I, man. And I've been Christian my whole life. I've been Catholic my whole life. I've been Christian my whole life. So that's why I'm on here to tell men. If God can cry, then so can I. Jesus wept. We all have emotions, gentlemen. You can't hold that shit in, dude. That'll make you want to snap and you're going to be numbing out and miserable. For real. I've never cried over something happy in my life till I was like 35 years old. I got married, had a son, everything. Never cried over anything happy in my life. That's actually the most sad part. I had both my sons. I've been married, all that. Never cried out of happiness, ever in my life till I was like 35 years old. That's actually worse. Ooh, oh shit. Hey, Kane. Don't believe everything you hear on the internet, Kane. Don't believe everything everybody tells you. I got oceanfront property in Arizona too, if anybody wants to buy some. Shit. I got a beach house. I got a beach house down the street here in Cincinnati if anybody wants to buy one too. Anybody? Oceanfront property right here in Cincinnati. I got you. Good price. Come get first come, first serve, baby. Julian's got one too. Julian's got beachfront property too. He's up in Dayton. He'll sell you one too. He's only an hour north. Kentucky in the building. What's up, Unveiled? K. Winehouse. What part of Kentucky you in, bro? What part of Kentucky? I live in Cincinnati, so Cincinnati's about 10 minutes from Kentucky. I live about 10 minutes north of Kentucky. Texas. What's up, Julian? Texas in the building. I'm just fucking with you, Randy. Louisville. Louisville. Oh, shit. I'm very familiar with Louisville. My best friend that died of a drug, when I was in the Marines with, he's from Louisville. Well, he lived in Louisville. Another one of my buddies lives in Louisville. I'm very familiar with Louisville, especially Portland. You know what Portland is? I'm sure you know that. Portland, I don't know, a little town. I don't know if you want to call it a town. Yeah, especially Portland. That place is a fucking shithole, bro. That's where my buddy lived. Both my buddies they're both drug addicts. They both lived in Portland, bro. Appreciate you, Jesus. Yeah, I've been to Portland down there many a times, bro. That place is like The Walking Dead. I'll be honest, bro, I ain't never seen a place like that in my life in the United States. That shit's nuts down there, bro. I agree. Unveiled. I live in Cincinnati too. All right, we got a place called Price Hill and all this shit. That ain't got shit on that down there. That place is wild. I mean, everybody's got their bad neighborhoods, but I ain't never seen I ain't never seen nothing like it, man. It's like the most ghetto place, and it's like all drug addict white people. Just fucking addicts walking everywhere. Fucking, I mean, I'm talking by the McDonald's. The motherfuckers are nodding out right there and shit. It's just crazy. Like lawless. Shit's nuts. For real. It's like lawless, like crazy. I was like, this is fuck. Get me the fuck out of here. I do not belong here. How the fuck do you live here with your children? Fuck, man. Nod for a nugget. Holy. Nod out for a nugget. He ain't lying. I know, dude. It's crazy, man. That is, man. It's sad. It's sad, man. It's actually sad as hell. Dayton, yeah. I don't think anybody cares anywhere. Everybody, every town, every city, and every town's got bad places. People are like, oh, is Cincinnati crazy? I mean, there's bad parts everywhere. Every town, every city's got bad parts, good parts, right? Sad. Everybody's like, my town's tough. Like, okay, whatever. I don't want to be tough. I don't want my town to be tough. I want my town to be nice and like people are happy and treat each other with respect, right? So if you want to live that life, by all means. I don't want to live that life. I like to live around people that care and are kind and compassionate. But all these other people, my town's tougher than yours on Crip, 55th Street. Okay. On Crip, 55th Street. Grown men. Crazy. Grown. Now, they're not grown men at all, but there's a lot of people that talk and act like that. It's absurd. They are beautiful, especially like the landscape and everything, Julian. You know, landscape and the hills and stuff for sure. I don't blame you, DJ. Man, I've been doing 180s and ashamed of it. What's 180s? YouTube therapy. I'm just on here bullshitting, guys. Unless you guys got some shit you want to actually talk about, we're just on here chatting. Fuck it. Oh. You too, Josh. You too, man. What is another good book to read? You ever read the book Tribe? You ever read the book Tribe? Jose, you'd like that book, Tribe. Oh, I can't remember who wrote it. It's called Tribe. I can't remember who writes it. You'd like that book. That'd be a good book. Um, there's all kinds of books, man. I can't think of shit right now. I can't think of anything in my head. I don't know what all books I've told you about, so um, D-Bird, you the man. Thanks for acknowledging the Korean War heroes. Yeah, those are the baddest sons of bitches out. The chosen few, baby. Read about it. Learn about it. Hatchet. That's a good book. I read that in grade school. Hatchet. A lot of books I read now are on like mentally, physically, and spiritually. So I read a lot of books like awareness. So a couple books like one of my favorite books on spirituality is Awareness. That's my favorite book on spirituality. It's called Awareness by Anthony DeMello. If you're looking for a book on spirituality, Awareness, or Man's Search for Meaning. Man's Search for Meaning and Awareness. Those are probably my two favorite books on like spirituality. Also Surrender by Anthony DeMello. Well, obviously the Bible. I mean, come on, guys. We're talking about just regular books. Yeah, I think that is like 7th grade. Yeah. So what did you study or people you talked to on the men's initiation? The books I've got. So the books on male initiation. Most of the books are going to be on Number one is going to be the books on male initiation are going to be um, Iron John, Iron John, the book Iron John. Um, then there's Richard Rohr. All right, Richard Rohr. He has a couple books. I can't think of the names of the books, but if you Google Richard Rohr, Father Richard Rohr, he has a couple books on male initiation. I can't think of the names. I guess I could go upstairs and find them, but Larry Richards' How to Be a Man. That's one of my favorite books of all time. Also, Father Larry Richards' Surrender. Check that out, Lacostas. Father Larry Richards' Surrender, about surrendering to God's will. Amazing. But yeah, the books on male initiation are going to be, like I said, Iron John, and then all the books from there's a couple books from what's his name. There's a couple other books. There's not a lot of books on male initiation. It's a small group of people, men, right? Trying to think of the names, man. I can't think of anybody's names right now, man. Everything's like. Let me think here. Let me see if I can see this shit real quick. Damn it. I don't know where I put all this shit. But Richard Rohr, yeah, Richard Rohr. All right, he's got a couple books, man, and his books are the big ones on male initiation. And that's where I got like the 5 essentials to initiation, like the life is hard, you're not that important, your life's not about you, you're not in control and you're gonna die, and all these things, right? So there's a lot of good books, but look up, yeah, Richard Rohr. I can't think of the damn, some of his books ain't gonna be about that, but there's a couple of them on it. I cannot think of anybody's effing name right now. It's actually pissing me off. Let me see here. Hold on a second. I don't know. Fuck, I guess it don't matter. I'm trying to look at these notes real quick to see if I can. I got so much shit. Damn it, man. I think one of them's called Braving the Wilderness, maybe? No. I can go upstairs and get them, damn, I guess, if I want to quit guessing. But yeah, if you just Google, though, like I said, Iron John would be the first one I'd read. Iron John. For male initiations. Iron John would be the first book I read about that. So check out Iron John. Have you read that already, Jose? It was good, Chris. Appreciate you asking. How was yours? But we're just talking about regular books. The Catechism, I mean, I get that it came, but if they ain't Catholic, they ain't going to read the Catechism. But if you're a Christian man, I would read Be a Man by Father Larry Richards, Be a Man, and the book called Surrender by him as well. 2 amazing books. But yeah, I read all the time. Right now I'm reading a book called, I read a lot of books about being a Catholic man. I read books about being a man. There's a lot of books about being a father and a husband. I read a lot of books about that type of stuff. There's not a lot of books on initiation, though. I'm going to check those out for sure. I got you. Do you want me to go get those books real quick? I can go get them real quick. Do you guys want me to go grab those couple books on, I mean, do you guys want me to show you? Here, I'll take you guys upstairs real quick. Fuck it. Let's take a little walk upstairs. I'll show you guys my books. As long as my family ain't open, because I ain't showing y'all weirdos my family, so. I'll show you guys a lot of my books, all right? Most of my books. Gotta be quiet, though. Y'all ready for this? Male initiation book. Male initiation book. Male initiation book. Another amazing book. This is a really good book too, guys. They're all good. Everything I'm gonna show y'all. And if it's backwards, not my problem. Figure it out. This is my favorite, one of my favorite books of all time. This is one of my favorite books of all time. This is one of my favorite books of all time. This is a really good book. It's another really good book. Another fire book. Banger. Let's see what else. It's alright, kind of whack. I ain't into how they talk and shit, but Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, I guess. It's alright. These are some other good books. 3 Marks of Manhood. Raising a Modern Day Knight. Got it? We'll do a couple of spirituality books. This is a good book. The Spirituality of Imperfection. This is it, dude. Awareness by Anthony DeMello. Banger. Awareness by Anthony DeMello. Oh, Jose, this is the one I was talking about. It's a good book. Try it. Fire in the Belly. It's good enough. You guys get the point? That's the type of shit I read. And I've read every one of those books at least 5 times. I've read every one of those books at least 5 times that I just showed you. Well, except for like Tribe, I've only read that once. And a couple of them, but almost all those books I've read multiple times. Highlight, take notes, read again. Read again. I'll read, and I'm going to read them. Every one of those books I will be reading again. So there's some for you. But I don't play. I do this shit every day. I'm about this shit. I read every day. And I've read all those books multiple times. And every time I read them, I forget 80%. Every time I read them, I'm like, shit. And that's All I do is read those books and share with you guys what I read. When I have something in my notes, I like that. I just pass it on. So you don't watch TV? Not much. Not much, man. A little bit of sports occasionally. I mean, I'll occasionally have a show. Like I just watched. Me and my wife watched that The House of David, and we watched the 2 seasons over the weekend. So like I'll do some shit like that, like binge watch some shit on a weekend. So I just watched the 2 seasons of The House of David last weekend. But unless I'm like, I watched the Bengals game last night, but no, I don't really watch much TV. House of David was amazing. I can't wait for the next one to come out, man. Shit. Yeah, if you ain't watched The House of David, go check it out. The Chosen was amazing too. Yeah, so I watch stuff like that. The Chosen, The House of David. I mean, I watch some TV shows. Like I used to watch, like I watch shows like Justified or uh, The Blacklist. I have certain shows that I had. You know what I mean? Like I watched all of Justified or The Blacklist. I was in The Walking Dead for a little bit. You know what I mean? Shit like that. So yeah, yeah. The House of David is fantastic. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV. But certain shows I like. Once you get pretty much everything, like I watched that show. It was a really good show. It was called The Strain. I don't know if you ever seen the show The Strain. The Chosen. I've watched all the episodes of The Chosen. Yeah. Justified was one of my favorite shows. Sons of Anarchy. You know, what I mean, probably everybody likes same shows. Everybody likes, I'm sure. Yeah, some of the shit they just let go on too long. Like Walking Dead went on for like 10, maybe 2 seasons and shit. But yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV though, man. I'll watch like a season. Well, if I get into something though, I'll watch them all. You know what I'm saying? But I don't. Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV. FX, I feel like has a lot of good shows. FX and shit. Like they had a lot of good shows back a few years back. I guess when I used to have cable and shit. Ozark. I've heard of it. I've never watched it. I watched for everything else is on YouTube. Traditional TVs for people 55 or older. I got you. All right, but yeah, guys, I guess I'll leave this on here. I'll leave this posted on here. I'll post this one. I'm gonna put the books. That's what I'm just gonna leave that. So people are like, "What the hell's that?" Just so you know, during this live, that I showed you guys all those books, which I can do it again. I should start doing videos and different videos. Like these are good books. Maybe you guys want me to start doing videos of that? I'll probably do that. He says, "Swole Rod in the building." What's up, Rod? You ain't playing, bro. All right, yeah, I'll start trying to do that. I know I said that before, but I need to start doing that. Appreciate you, Chain. Kane. I don't know why I said chain. Kane. My bad. I mean, there's other books that I have up there too. I'll show you too. Like, there's other good books. Some of them are like hard to read and shit, though. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of good books. Some of those fuckers are hard to read though, and I don't really. I'm not gonna share some shit that's like. I only share ones that like hit me. Like, oh shit, like that book's fire. You know what I mean? Because I've read some books or sometimes I'll read like half a book and be like, fuck this book. You know? I mean, I've thrown books away. Like they're saying some bullshit in here and threw it away in a trash can. I could just do that recently. I was like, motherfucker, man. Lying ass motherfuckers threw it in the garbage. Burn that bitch. Yeah, I got the Angel Network, Jose. Yep, I got the Angel Network. I mean, only a couple dollars a month. Yeah, that's good. Really good. Got like good kid shows on there and stuff too. Actually, that one show they got on there, what's it called? We're like the survival show. You know what I'm talking about? Like not survival show. It's like End of Times or some shit. What the fuck's that called? I only got like one season. Oh, what the fuck was it called? Prepper or some shit. I don't know. Maybe not Prepper. I don't know what the fuck it's called. But the last book instead was Provoked by Scott Horton. I've heard of that book. Doomsday Preppers. Yeah, guys, there's a lot of good books out. There's a lot of good books out there. Dan Brown, that dude's a lying piece of shit. Dan Brown, fuck that dude. I know who that is. I like, if we're talking about just regular books, I can't think of his name, but the dude that wrote the book Fight Club, uh, what other books? Dude, all his books are fire. I cannot think of his name, but the dude who wrote the book Fight Club, I've read like, when I was in the Marine Corps, I read like 7 of his books. The dude that wrote the book Fight Club, I cannot think of his name. Chuck, there it is, Chuck Palahniuk. Yep, Chuck Palahniuk. His books are really good. He's got some good books. That's it. Yep. Chuck Palahniuk. Yeah, he wrote the book Fight Club. Dude, he's got a lot of good books. Homestead. That's it, Jose. Yep. JMS obviously reads a lot of books. I read that book, JMS. I read that book, the fucking stupid ass Da Vinci Code and shit. I read that book too. Putting you guys on. Thanks, Tommy. Yeah, Chuck Palahniuk. Yep, he's a good author. Yeah, Homestead. Yep, that's a good. That yeah, they only got one season though, don't they, Jose? They need to make some more seasons of that. That's a good ass show. That'd be a good show. I knew you'd like that show. Spin off of the movie. I don't know if I ever seen the movie actually. As a native who kind of interested in what you think about my people, like you're a Native American. What do you mean? What do I think your people? The fuck? I feel for your people. I feel like most of your people are like alcoholics and shit. And shit. And they struggle. The government fucked them. Because you know, like Indians have something in them where like they're allergic to alcohol. Indian people, Indians, they're like allergic to alcohol. Like a lot of them become alcoholics and shit. Like Native Americans and shit. Yeah, they're wild as hell, crazy too. Yeah, it's a fact, man. Look it up. Promise you. I promise you. Yeah, look it up. Indians, in Native Americans, they're like allergic to alcohol, bro. Straight up. Native Americans should not drink alcohol. I'm telling you, they got a huge alcohol problem. I mean, not saying we all don't. We all got hell. I'd be like, I guess that's like saying, hey, white people shouldn't do meth. Yeah, shit. It's like saying white people shouldn't do meth. Black people shouldn't do crack. We all got some shit, right? That I guess you could say we're allergic to. Oh, damn. We all got something. We all got some shit. I'm gonna have to watch that movie now, Jose. Hell yeah. Apocalypto. Yeah, I seen that movie Apocalypto when I was in the Marine Corps that came out. I seen that movie on base. Apocalypto, because I was like, how the fuck I'm gonna watch? I gotta read this bitch. I gotta read it. These subtitles while I watch the movie. That was the first movie I ever watched that was like that. Apocalypto. Yeah, it was a good ass movie. Yeah, Mel Gibson. Yeah, he's a beast. And Passion. Yeah, the Passion and that you gotta read the damn. I thought like, what the hell? This is gonna be bullshit, but it actually is pretty easy to do. So, uh, like, fuck, I gotta go read this shit. I just wanna watch it. Mel Gibson's a beast. Mel Gibson's Catholic too. Ah, he's a Catholic man too. Yes, he is. Catholic brother. My Catholic brother from another mother. Yeah, all drugs and alcohol and everything are, right, Stephen? That's why we numb ourselves, right? That's what it says on here. A man who lacks purpose will distract himself with pleasure. Anyway. Braveheart. Yeah, Braveheart's a great movie. The Patriot. The movie The Patriot. Shit. It's one of my favorite movies ever, The Patriot. Braveheart, yeah. Mel Gibson's a beast. He's one of my favorite actors, Mel Gibson. He's probably one of the best directors there is, too. And then he was on them. What were the movies with him and Danny Glover? What were them called? Them were good, too. And man, did Mel Gibson play all kinds of shit? Fuck, man, he's been all kinds of shit. Yeah, The Patriot, that's one of my favorite ones. And Braveheart. Lethal Weapon, there it is. Yeah, them are good. Them are good too. But back to the books. You can do like 1 month for a man. The next month, do you do one for spiritual? The next, do one for Barbara. The next, do some along his line. If that makes sense. Hell yeah, Jose. That's perfect. I would agree. That's perfect, actually. That's kind of probably what I do, actually. Tommy. Oh shit. Keep thinking it's today's Saturday and shit. We got our first tournament game on Saturday, the boys basketball team, so I'm excited for that this weekend. Hey, my pleasure, Rudd. My pleasure, man. Yeah, guys, don't forget. Hey, I appreciate if you guys go to my channel and hit the like button, leave comments on my shit for the algorithm and shit. I do appreciate that. You guys always ask what you can do for me. You can do that. Go over and hit the like button. Just leave like a thumbs up or a fuck you or whatever. I know I keep thinking it's Saturday. Shit. Friday. It's cold as shit out. About to be Christmas, guys. Are you ready for Christmas? Right around the corner. Right around the corner is Christmas. Monday. I try to leave comments. Oh, Tommy, I see you, bro. I appreciate you, Tommy, my man. You be blowing it up, Tommy. I appreciate you, bro. Good pudding and make ginger beer ASAP. Uh-oh. I think I hear some footsteps upstairs. All right, guys, I better get off here. I think my son might be awake. What time is it? 7:30? Yeah, might be. All right, guys, man. It's either that or my dog. All right, I better get off here, guys. I hope you guys have a great day. We'll see you guys this afternoon at 4 p.m. All right, until then, get up, get after it. And as always, go get you some. Appreciate you guys stopping here with me. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Peace.